I give Sony a pretty hard time, but I got to tell you, one thing that they do pretty good usually is put out some decent exclusives, and Returnal is definitely one of them. I played it on Twitch Saturday for the first time, and I really liked it. There's a lot of stuff in it that's different. It's pretty difficult. The designs are good, and it's a tough, challenging game, which I do appreciate. I'm a big Souls fan, so I like a good challenge, and it looks like Returnal is going to offer that. And I know what I'm getting with this game, but games journalists, once again, are sparking a debate about video game difficulty, which is funny. They talk about this debate for game difficulty, but the reality of it is the only ones that are debating it are them. Like, most consumers know what they're getting from this game. It isn't a surprise. And if they don't want to play a game like this, they don't have to. But their point is, well, gamers should be able to experience the beauty of the game. Look, man, games cost now up to $70. This is a $70 game. No one's going to buy the game just because they want to appreciate the beauty. If people are going to drop $70 on a game, they're going to drop $70 on a game they want to play. But the entitlement of these games journalists, like, it goes above their head because they're unable to see things through other people's eyes, or as you would say, where, put yourself, walk a mile in somebody else's shoes, right? Empathy. They don't have any. They don't understand. They're all narcissists, stuff like that. So they don't understand it. And it's the perspective of they just want games to be easier so they can be lazy. Also, they get free games all the time. All the time. For most people, a $70 game, that's all they're playing for a while. But these people, they get all these games for free, so, we got to roll through it so we can get to the next game, so it needs to be easier. Never mind the fact that these are games journalists. They should have no problem playing these games. And honestly, they should be the best of the best with some writing skills. But that's not the case. It's just a bunch of political activists that make sure they get their political activist buddies so that they can hurry up and write these garbage reviews so they can go down to the Starbucks and have a latte and talk about Biden. That's what they want to do. So nobody's debating the game difficulty. The only people debating game difficulty are games journalists. But what's funny about Returnal, I got to tell you, you see stuff like this, Returnal. It really stressed me out, man. I'm so stressed. Here's the thing. I saw this. I wanted to throw this in this video. A 5-year-old just beat Bloodborne. Not kidding. This game is nothing like Returnal, but the point is that Bloodborne's a difficult game. And here you've got this 5-year-old beating the game. Here's a picture of him with the credits. Like, really? And you the games journalist can't beat this game? Okay. All right. And here's the thing. Let me roll it back. People are playing this game and not beating it. In fact, several game reviews for Returnal are from journalists who didn't beat the game. But they were like, well, we'll just write the review anyway. They didn't beat the game. The Kotaku one just complains about it, and quite hilariously too, by the way. You want to take a look at that. It talks about how it's just hard. This one's but also absolutely F some of these effing enemies into the effing sun. Complaining about bats in the game. But there's at least 2 reviews where the person reviewing the game didn't even beat it. Okay, you were one job. One job, you can't beat the game. What are you doing? So look right here, right in the review, that's what makes this funny. Mitt, I must admit, I haven't beat Returnal yet. The game is freaking hard for one. Yeah, no shit. I really like Returnal, but if you check the ArcSlack logs, you'll find that I complained quite a bit along the way. I needed a full 10 hours for its combat and universe to click in a crucial way. I want to beat this game way, and I'm still left wondering how many good ideas and systems were left out of this game just to get its sky-high aspirations out the door. I won't blame anyone for having less patience with Returnal's uneven ambition for its $70 price point, which from what I've seen does not favorably compare the game to last year's Last of Us Part 2. And then there's another one right here. This is from Eurogamer. This is what stopped me from getting to the end. Exhaustion and actual difficulty. Over actual difficulty. So, Eurogamer puts a review out, scores it, doesn't actually defeat the game. It's kind of funny, isn't it? You've had one job, man. One job. What are you doing? How are you not beating this game? You have a 5-year-old that can beat Bloodborne. DSP, Dark Side Phil, can get through these games. It might take him a long time because he's not the best gamer. But he can get through the games, which is something that games journalists are unable to do. It's pretty sad. The DSP is a better gamer than games journalists. But it seems to be true. But don't worry. Sony is working on something to help you out, games journalists. PlayStation patents PS5 AI that would adjust boss fight difficulty. Well, there you go. That'll definitely help you get through some games. Why don't you just call it we patented the journalist mode? We have the journalist mode here for you. And now you can get through Returnal. I like Returnal, by the way. I do hear there are some bad game-breaking bugs. Like the game will crash in the middle of a run. And one thing about these games is you get a bunch of upgrades and then you die. And I guess that's okay if it's by my own hands, but to have the game crash is pretty shitty. Also, I guess there's trophy glitches and stuff like that going on. I haven't seen too much of it, but it does seem to be happening, and that's unfortunate. I do like the game, though. If you want my feedback on it, from when I've played, I've really enjoyed, so I would say give it a look. But anyway, that's pretty much it. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Also, if you would, please like, subscribe, share the video. Make sure you're still subscribed. Hit that notification bell. I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace. Also, if you want to help support the channel, check out my Teespring store. There's a link in the description. You can find some merchandise in there that you might want to check out. Also, take a moment. Make sure you're still subscribed to the channel. There's something going on right now, and they've been unsubscribing people. So just take a second and double check on that and subscribe if you're new.